Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW to talk about. Hope everybody got their DLC from 2K25. Penta finally came out. I played as him once. I did like an exhibition to use all the DLCs. I did an 8-man elimination 8-man tag team elimination match to play as all the men, and then a tag team match for the women because there's only 2 of women. And I found out you can't edit of Mr. What's his face again? KSI. You can't take the bottle off him, so I went on Community Christians and downloaded a KSI. It looks like a pretty cool KSI, and I just copy everything, like the templates of the entrance. I got him a different entrance motion because he's not gonna walk like a dang prime bottle. So yeah, I did that. I think it's pretty cool. I think I did a good job. So yeah, I'm not using the prime bottle. We got the WrestleMania attires for Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. I did not know they're going to be actually wrestlers. I thought it would be just attires that they would be on Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. But no, you could play as Jey Uso faces Jey Uso, the Jey Uso WrestleMania, and the default Jey Uso, you can face him. I totally thought it's going to be that he's going to have an attire. But no. I'm happy for Aleister Black. Aleister Black was the first one to be released because the WrestleMania 41 pack, and it was part of the patch. So he was the first one, and I put him my first. I got rid of my the COD, and I put that one in. I need to delete all his logos first, but yeah, I think it's a pretty cool Aleister Black. Short notice, pretty decent Aleister Black. They got almost everything. They got the music, they got the Trons, his entrance motion, that eye he has that's not normal. So yeah, everything. They got everything of this guy. Even they got the black mask. They got a super finish, the mass destruction. That's the wicked Aleister Black. If you guys didn't know that from 2K20, I believe, when that guy used it. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and you got my faction people, you got them in my faction, and all that. And Bold Nakino, I don't know how to say her name, her last name, but she's good in the ring. I enjoyed playing as her, it was good. And I'm happy because I believe the last person, mostly all the women I play as is a submissionist when it's a DLC. She is not a submissionist. Her finisher is not a submission. I'm happy with that. Joanna Graves had a great entrance and attire, and her moveset. I totally thought the Juggernaut and the Penta Driver, it looks the same, but they don't. There's a little teensy wincy, a little difference. But yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoyed the DLC, and now we have to wait until November? No. September. We had to wait until September for the next DLC. The legends that I do want, the New Age Outlaws, D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, and all those people, and Victoria. And the Saturday Night's Main Event one, I don't really care because I don't know very much of those guys because they're from 1980s and I wasn't born that time. I was born in 1990s. Not 1980s, so I don't know who they are. I know who they are, it's just I don't know a lot about them. So, yeah. And it's still cool because they're all legends, and if you have a Legends Universe mode, like I do, it works out for the Universe mode. So yeah, that's pretty good for the DLC. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Nothing crazy happens, but I did get my answer. I test this thing out. When you do the Extreme Rules, and when New Jack comes up with his weapons and he throws it in the ring, but when he's done his entrance, You get to use the weapons will still be in the ring, and you get to use them. I did not know you could use a crutch. I didn't know that was a thing. Because you can't put that under the ring, but he brings the crutch out in his trash can. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And while you're playing this match, his theme song is still going. That's a little a bug annoying for me, because I don't want to hear music when I play, try to do a match. But maybe maybe I will get used to it. I don't do a lot of Extreme Rules matches, but sometimes I do know disqualifications and triple threats. I don't know triple threats make him do it. I have no idea. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's that. Let's talk about AEW, because we got Will Ospreay. He came out to talk about the update, because he did get a tag at All In from the Death Riders and got his head smashed, well, his neck. And he says he will be back. He will be cleared at Forbidden Door, or before Forbidden Door. So that's good. Forbidden Door will be in August 27th, I think they said. I think so. At least it's not SummerSlam and Forbidden Door trying to face each other again. Like I believe All In and their pay-per-views in WWE, all three. But now it's going. SummerSlam is going to be next weekend in a couple weeks. It will be Forbidden Door. And then we got MJF. Ladies and gentlemen, he had a segment, but he had a problem with Mark Briscoe. And then he got attacked by Mark Briscoe because he mentioned Jay Briscoe again. But this whole thing is not about Mark Briscoe or any segments. MJF only thinks about himself. Because the Hurt Business, or Hurt Syndicate, had a deal with another wrestler. I will tell you guys more about that when we get there. But they had a deal with another wrestler, and MJF is not happy about it. And he always thinks about himself only, not the business, just himself. So Bobby Lashley grabbed him by the face. He says, all you care about is yourself. And he wants him out of the Hurt Syndicate. So he did the thumbs down. Shelton Benjamin walked away. MVP walked away because they're a little disappointed of MJF. So MJF is out of the Hurt Syndicate now? I have no idea if it's a trap for somebody. I have no idea. I didn't know if Hurt Syndicate turned into a good guy with this deal. I have no idea. But let's talk about the matches we have. We have Adam Page will be versing Wheeler Yuta. Jon Moxley's little goon guy. You know who that is. Is the guy I'm not a big fan of because he likes to follow. He's not a leader, he's a follower. And ladies and gentlemen, Hangman Adam Page gets the win. Wheeler Yuta attacked Adam Page. They were about to show a video of what happened at Collusion because the Death Riders destroyed Colt Cabana while he was on commentary. They made him bloodied and they destroyed the guy. But they didn't get to do that because Wheeler Yuta attacked Hangman Adam Page. But Page gets the win, and then he attacks Wheeler Yuta with the chain. Choked him out. He was about to do the same thing that he did to Jon Moxley to make him tap out at All In, but he did not do that. He stopped himself. I don't know what Jon Moxley will think about that. We have FTR will be versing Jet Speed because there's going to be a Tag Team Illuminator tournament match to declare a number one contender to the tag team titles for Forbidden Door. So we got FTR versus Jet Speed. These guys going all over the place. They destroying each other, but the winner of that match, with the help of Mr. Stokely, with a crutch, FTR gets the win. And then Stokely had an interview about Adam Copeland, and he thinks he should be in prison because he got speared by him. And he's not a professional wrestler. And everybody knows that. So Adam Copeland came out. Stokely says you can't come some feet within of FTR. So Adam Copeland says, yes, I know that. He says, but I made a deal with two guys that could hurt FTR. Because all they do is hurt people. And it was the Hurt Syndicate. They came out, they shook hands with Adam Copeland, and Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin destroyed. Well, they attacked FTR, and then we had a brawl. Not destroyed, because they were still standing. But that's why MJF was a little upset, because they're not worried about MJF and his world title, or Mark Briscoe. We got Ricochet and GOA, I think that's what they call themselves now. Gates of Angeli, whatever the name is. They won a tag team match to win some money. And they want to buy opportunities to the gold and all that stuff. I don't think there's a lot of backstage stuff that needs to be talked about. But we do have a eliminator match. We got Toni Storm versus Billy Starks. The winner of that match was Toni Storm with a submission. And then Billy Starks attacked Toni Storm with the championship. But Toni Storm had different plans. And tried to attack Billy Starks until Athena came out and helped Billy Starks. They were double teaming her. And then some Alex Windsor comes out. She is the #1 contender to the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship at Collusion that I did not know about. I don't know who she is. Comes out and attacks Billy Starks and Athena. And helps Toni Storm. We have Sir Strickland versus Don Callis' Luchador, because I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not going to try to say his name. It's that guy that always teams up with the Don Callis family lately. So, yeah. We have Sir Strickland versus that guy. It was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match was Sir Strickland getting the win. And then, by DQ because of Lance Archer, and then we got Lance Archer trying to attack Sir Strickland. He got rid of Lance Archer. Josh Alexander just been a bodyguard for Don Callis, telling, oh, don't let Swerve come and attack me. And then Okada attacks Swerve with a chair, and then he was about to hit him again, but Swerve did a headbutt right under the chin of Okada. And then he was about to do something with a chair, but Okada ran away. Our main event will be Claudio Castagnoli will be versing Mark Briscoe. And there was a lot of things. We saw Darby Allin happening. The winner of that match was Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe actually wins the match. And then Shafira came out and attacked Mark Briscoe. The rest of the Death Riders attacked him as well until Hangman Adam Page came out and told Jon Moxley, I had to prove you that I could do the Texas Death Match. So I'm going to prove you again. But he doesn't want to prove this Death Rider Jon Moxley. He wants to prove the old school Jon Moxley. So he issued a challenge next week in Chicago. Hangman Adam Page versus Jon Moxley for the world title. But he says, you're the challenger now, so you're going to listen to my rules now, and everybody will be banned from ringside, except for the referee. And John has to accept it, because he wants the world title back, and he can't get the world title if he doesn't accept the challenge. So that's that, and it's official. Tony Khan made it official. If you guys enjoyed this video, I got the burps. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Like I said, no TNA video and no SmackDown video because I'm going on vacation. That's all me today. Tyler's out. Bye.